Yo, what's going on, people? Don from Kenya Gunners TV, and I'm back here with another video. So I'm actually doing this video quite late tonight. Quite a number of games. We have Chelsea playing Southampton. We have I think Liverpool playing Newcastle. There's Man City playing Nottingham Forest, and the game for the day today is Arsenal versus Manchester United. If there's any game that I usually look forward to each and every season, is usually the Arsenal versus Man U game. You all know that these are the clubs who actually we come a long way. You know, we have some great history behind us. Some of the teams that actually led to the Premier League, being what the Premier League is Arsenal and Manchester and Man United. If you guys remember well, during the Wenger and Fergie days, those rivalry, man, those are the things that actually, in fact, actually here in Africa, what people don't know, here in Africa, the biggest rivalries, of course, these days, Manchester United has, you know, they've really dropped standards. But the biggest rivalry in football for the longest time was Manchester United and Arsenal. And pretty much Wenger and Fergie, the guys actually led to, to this happening. And that's why here, actually, those are the guys who actually made us fall in love with football. And whenever we're facing Manchester United, I really don't care what form they're in. But it's a game that I always look forward to, and it's a game that we have to win. This is a must-win game, owing to the fact that what is at stake at the hand, we can't afford to draw points in this game. We draw points, and the title contention, we can't be. Is it 11 points behind Liverpool? Hopefully they draw points and we win our game today. But yeah, so technically we're meeting up with Manchester United at 11:15. It's quite a late night game, and it's a game that I'm looking forward to. So where do we even begin? There's so much to say about this game. First of all, but the reason why I actually look forward to this game is that this is more like a personal game for me, because I can't stand the Manchester United fans. If there are fans that are unbearable, there are fans but that I can't stand, is the Manchester United fans. These guys talk too much. These guys make so much noise. These guys are loud. And listen, let me play a video here and just listen to how, you know, the problem that I have with Manchester United fans. Actually, big up to the content creators, big up to Masagara, one of the biggest content creators by they are on TikTok and featuring markers. So let's listen in.
Manchester United against Arsenal combined first 11.
Yes.
Andre Onana, David Raya.
Acha kusema huyu David Raya kona clean sheet ngapi? Bwana Andre Onana all the way.
Andre Onana.
Kijana mbaya.
Okay, Diogo Dalot, Julian Timber.
Timber nani?
Timber
anaweka bench. Akuje baadaye. Dalot.
Mazraoui.
Ai wewe. Ukitaja Mazraoui usiutaje mtu mwingine utaharibu. Ni Mazraoui. Huyo mtu unataka kutaja weka kando, weka hiyo ukae nayo.
Nimeweka kando. William Saliba, delete.
William Saliba delete. Hata niwapate Saliba. Lakini Saliba anaweza pata 25 minutes. Dila ataingia maliza mambo.
Maliza 75. Okay. Martinez,
the butcher. Lakini Magales amekuwa on form kidogo. Ndio the butcher pia kwa sawa, huyu apitangwi. Kupita ni ngumu. Hata hapa niwapatie Gabriel. Martinez atakuja second half. So wacheze 45.
Okay. Casemiro, Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Experience
Casemiro.
Declan Rice.
Ndaina na Casemiro.
Kobe Maino.
Hata usitaje huyo mwingine. Ni Kobe Maino.
Okay, Bruno Fernandes, Odegaard.
Bwana long range pass, short pass, no look pass. Kijana mbaya, Bruno Fernandes. Captain fantastic.
Okay, Bukayo Saka ama Diallo.
Bukayo Saka labda umpe assist, lakini mimi nataka bao. Ama anapiga mabao. Saka ni assist na penalty. I go with Diallo. Ama anaweza chenga watu 17. Na wachenge wote.
Okay. Marcus Rashford, Leandro Trossard.
Marcus Rashford siku zote.
Rasmus Hojlund, Kai Havertz.
Gladiator master. Unafanyanga hivi? Mercy? No mercy. Gladiator. Kuona kitu anafanya sahihi hapa. Yeah.
Amorim football against Arteta. Which manager are you picking?
Amorim, apigangwi. Huyu Arteta na jaribu lakini huyu apigangwi.
So apparently, they're basically doing a combined 11, and from what I hear, the only guys who can actually fit in his team right now is Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba. That's how deluded by the Manchester United fans are. These guys usually live in this bubble of illusion of thinking that they're still in the Fergie era. Yes, I know, but they've been restructuring. They have Amorim, who's relatively new in the Premier League. And actually, get this, but if there's any coach that I respect, is Amorim. Because, listen, you have to give the guys flowers. What he did at Sporting, he's a very good coach. Has a very good personality, very calm, collected, and very honest coach. I mean, from that, I actually respect him a lot. But unfortunately, he's my rival, and if there's anything that I'm sure we've been enjoying for the longest time is United years. So these fans are unbearable. These fans are deluded. These fans, actually, my siblings, by they are Manchester United fans. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But the history behind Manchester United fan and Arsenal fans, comes from this kind of instances. So listen, this is a must-win game. This is a game that we have to win, owing to the fact that what's at stake for us. And I look at Amorim. Of course, they have this new style of play. They have this new kind of system they're playing. It's a team. One thing I'll say for sure is you can't write off Manchester United because they've been playing well. Yeah, of course, they have not really had teams that have tested them. I think the test that actually going to get today is from Arsenal. They played Ipswich Town, and Ipswich Town being quite a competitive side, tested them, and they actually drew that game. Yeah. They found Everton. Everton still a team that is struggling, basically in the relegation zone. Thrashed Everton. So I think that the real test, by the way, for Manchester United is today against Arsenal. It's a home game, and most of these guys, actually, most of my buddies, most of my friends are telling me that they are basically going to thrash and crash our title contention hopes. I cannot imagine that. Oh my god, I cannot imagine that happening. It's something that I can't imagine happening. Listen, let's just move on from that conversation. So, like I was saying, there's always that aspect of new managers bounce that you should expect. But to be honest, at the moment, I don't think we're at the same level with Manchester United. I think we are miles off, but they're from what they're basically doing. So having said that, here's my starting lineup. Basically, how we always do this in each and every show, and these are basically anticipate Mikel to set up. So far, I think we've identified our first 11, and I'll just basically keep it the same. So in the goalkeeping position, obviously David Raya. The centre backs, hopefully, by this Gabriel had a slight knock during the West Ham game, but I believe they should be available for this game. I'm not sure if they trained. So Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, the centre backs. Then of course the wings will have Uren Timber. Yeah, we'll have Uren Timber, but then the wing on the right hand side. The left wing side. Now the thing is this: I'm quite conflicted whether to start. The interesting thing is Calafiori. For the time he's been given, he's relatively new in the league, but he still hasn't fitted in properly. Yes, there's a play in him, but he still hasn't fitted in properly. So for someone like Calafiori, for this game, I'd even prefer Zinchenko over Calafiori, because surprisingly, when during the West Ham game, Zinchenko looked more solid than Calafiori. So I'll actually even prefer Zinchenko over Calafiori. And then, of course, the midfield. Listen, that right hand side, of course, Martin Odegaard. How do you put Odegaard in the same conversation as Bruno? Honestly speaking, what's wrong with these Manchester United fans? What are you guys talking about? How dare you? Thomas Partey is available, but they should also play in this game. And Declan fucking Rice. Yeah, that's my midfielder. The forwards. The forwards, Bukayo Saka. Okay, Bukayo Saka, but then that right hand side. Center forward, I prefer Havertz over Jesus because apparently he knows how to score. Then now on the left hand side, Martinelli. Trossard played alright in the West Ham game, but for this game, I think we need pace. This is the kind of game we need pace. We need serious pace in this game. So Martinelli, but of course on the left side. Now, ask me my score prediction. I want us to silence these guys. If there's anything that I've wanted over the years, remember that 8-2 that these guys gave us a while back when they still had Fergie. I want us to actually revenge that, but I want us to actually go hard on these guys. You know, I just want us to completely nullify and silence these guys. I'll go for a serious thrashing in this game. So 5-0 by to the Arsenal, man. Come on, Arsenal, man. Do me this favor, man. And shut these guys up. Shut these guys up. Anyway, we'll be live streaming the game 23:15 hours. And I'll be seeing you guys then. Come on, you Gunners.